Alright, so it's No More Tricks here. I'm going to be showing you guys how I use my graphic card to stream. Alright, so I'm sorry if you guys are seeing like this echo, but I'm going to show you guys what I do to set up my stream. Okay, so first things first, you guys are going to have to get OBS Studio from OBS Studio's website. Just 1 second, I'm gonna bring that up for you guys 1 second. Alright, so you're gonna have to just go search over here for OBS Studio, and it's gonna be right here. Just hit download. They're gonna have 3 different versions. Alright, so there's gonna be the Windows version, the Mac version, and Linux. Since I have Windows, I'm gonna go ahead and hit Windows and download installer. You can download zip if you want, but I usually I used installer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and advise you guys to use installer instead of zip file. Choose your download path, hit save. Alright, so once you're done downloading OBS Studio, you just go ahead and install. I didn't show that portion of the video because I already have OBS Studio installed. Just go ahead and install OBS Studio, pop it right open. I'm just gonna show you guys what I use to stream, what settings I use to stream in OBS. You just go over here, hit settings, and go down to streams. I stream to YouTube since Twitch has been giving me some issues. So if you want to use Twitch, you just go over here and click Twitch, and then you find your stream key, put it right in there, and it should work just fine. If it's YouTube, you do the same, hit YouTube. And for any other of these, stream providers, if you want to call them that, but right here, the output, right? This is where it gets interesting. All right, like I told you guys, I use my GPU to encode. I have an NVIDIA GPU. If you don't have NVIDIA, I honestly wouldn't recommend that you use GPU encoder. I'd recommend that you stick with your CPU encoder, because AMD is not as good as an encoder as NVIDIA is. You just go ahead and use NVENC H264 if you have NVIDIA graphic card. If you don't, I recommend that you use your CPU if you have a good CPU, that is. If not, then you're gonna have to invest some money in some new equipment, because I definitely would not recommend AMD. I had an AMD GPU in the past, and it didn't work out. Since I stream in 1280 by 720, you just check that rescale output right here, and you set your rescale output to 1280 by 720. That's gonna give you 720p video streaming, and you use CBR. CBR is the best. Before you go ahead right here and choose your bitrate, you're gonna have to do a speed test. So let's just go ahead and do a speed test. Let's go over to the speedtest.net. Already have it here. So alright, so here you have your ping, your download speed, and your upload speed. To be honest with you, ping and download speed don't really matter that much. I have 4.29 megabytes per second upload speed. Once you get that done, you're just gonna pop open your calculator, and you're gonna want to use at most 80% of your upload speed. And your upload speed, my upload speed is 4.29, so I'm just gonna times that by 0.80. and that's gonna give me the total upload that I can use for my bitrate, which is 3.42. Now there's something that I have to show you guys before you go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're back in OBS, and this is where I get to show you guys what you need to take into consideration before you set your bitrate right here. Since I have my calculator right here, shows that I can use 3,432 kilobytes for my per second for my bitrate. I'm not gonna use that 3,432. I first need to find out what's going in my audio bitrate. My audio bitrate is set to 128, so I need to minus 128 from this. That's gonna leave me with 3,304 for my bitrate. So I'm just gonna set this to 3,300. Preset, I haven't really noticed a difference. I just I just prefer to put it as high quality since it's a preset. So yeah, that's what you do for your output. You get your audio plus your video bitrate to be equivalent to 80% of your upload speed on your speed test. Next thing you want to do is put your base canvas resolution. It doesn't really matter what you have your base canvas resolution as. This is just basically what your screen is set to, so OBS can, you know, just adjust to whatever screen you have it on. Secondly, you want to put your output scale resolution to the same thing that you had up here in upload as rescale. That's going to be 720p. They're going to put that at 1280 by 720. Put your downscale filter to last course or whatever, however you want to pronounce that, at 32 samples. That's the best downscale filter that you can possibly get. I stream at 720p, 60 fps. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. If you don't have a GPU that can push 60 fps 720p, you just go ahead and put that as 720p 30 fps. It's gonna work out just as fine. That basically covers all of the settings that you need in OBS. That's gonna be your stream settings, your output settings, and your video settings. If you want to go over to advanced, that's up to you, but it really doesn't make a difference. I didn't, you know, mess with anything beyond video output and stream. This is basically all you really need for you to get a good quality stream. Advanced is, it should be set to whatever it's already set. So yeah guys, this is all you need for you to set up your OBS stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this information was useful to you guys. Let me know if you guys have any more questions or any feedback on this video. If you have any questions for me, I'll be happy to answer and give you guys suggestions, tips, and you know, how to work with limited amount of equipment or resources in order to get your stream looking, you know, acceptable. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys hit that like button below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials and gameplay videos on your favorite game selections.